Indie Music Live, episode 157. I'm JoJo Keys. Tonight we have Kate from Tart Vandelay, music by Cayla Brooke, Craymo, and Patrick Ames. What's up, David Werba?
Not too bad, man. Just got back from Las Vegas. Had some work out there. Well, I didn't get too much time to just party and all that crazy stuff. But man, it was when I flew in. It was like a once in 10-year snowstorm in Vegas. It was just there was like 4 delays.
You were there. You're like, get out of here.
It was brutal, man. I got in at like 3 a.m. It was horrible. But
well, your whole life is one big party anyway, so I'm sure it was just normal.
Yeah, so one of these days we'll actually peel back the Asian massage backdrop.
There's a whole sweatshop of Asian ladies in the back, sweating and making things.
Yeah, something like that.
Speaking of sweaty Asian ladies, hey, Kate, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
Good. So Kate's been kind enough to join us tonight. Marty's playing the nose trumpet or something, the nose horn in the back, so he's not going to make it tonight, but that's okay. She's prettier anyway. Oh. So Kate's been helping us out with some reviews, playing in Tart Vandelay, and what else you been up to lately?
I've been doing a lot of henna work. I do temporary henna tattoos on the side, so just doing a ton of that, and I really love it.
Cool. So what is that like? What does that entail?
It's like this natural paste that I draw on people's skin, and it lasts a couple weeks. There's no pain, which is why I like it.
Is there a healing property to it, or
yes.
What's the story? There is.
Oh, definitely. Well, it's infused with essential oils, so there's definitely some healing in there. Plus, it's very spiritual. A lot of different cultures use it for all sorts of different celebratory occasions and religious ceremonies, but also it's just a spiritual thing, so very healing.
So I think you did this review on the website, Cayla Brooke.
I remember her.
Rob, when you're ready, let's go ahead and check out Cayla Brooke, plush red chair. We'll be right back.
I'm just a country girl, living in a high-heeled world, content in my old blue jeans or dressed with my hair all curled. Go to a cocktail party and maybe just order a beer. Don't try to figure me out, just love me. I love camping out underneath some big old stars, wrapped up in my down duvet, munching on a candy bar. Sweet sophistication, playing poker with my best friends. Don't try to figure me out, just love me. I'm a plush red chair, sitting in the midst of a meadow, and I'm 4-inch heels, strutting along the railroad track. I'm costly pearls draped over a t-shirt. Don't try to figure me out, just love me. I want James Bond in a cowboy hat, all of the cool stuff, none of the tomcat. Go out on the town, enjoy the symphony, then drive on home in a pickup truck and watch some reruns on TV. I'm a plush red chair, sitting in the midst of a meadow, and I'm 4-inch heels, strutting along the railroad track, and I'm costly pearls draped over a t-shirt. Don't try to figure me out, just love me.
Cayla Brooke, plush red chair. I really like that tune. We don't get a lot of jazz submitted to the website, although we have a fair share over the past 3 years. But a lot of jazz influence, of course. But I think she's definitely the best that we've had as far as female, real straight up jazz singers submit their tune. I also particularly like the sort of pop bridge in the middle of that. So, Kate, why don't you reiterate what you said on your review there a little bit, if you can remember what you said?
Actually, I had reviewed other songs than this one on that particular album. So I had listened to this earlier. I mean, she is, I agree, a jazz croon diva. I love her velvety smooth voice that she has and how she just flutters up and down with technical ease like Ella Fitzgerald, but she has this sort of reserved volume like Diana Krall, that jazzy, whispery volume. Sometimes I wish her voice opened up a little more towards the end of it, like if she gave a little bit more of a growl, just let her rip a little more. But I agree with you that bridge is amazing. Beautiful spatial contrast and a nice foil to the rest of the song. Really effective bridge.
She do any scatting in her other tunes?
Yeah, she actually does. So she does open up her voice more and like growls a lot more in some of her other songs. And the jazz scatting is certainly a part of that. I like in this particular song how she uses these sort of, in her lyrics, material opposites, right? We've got a plush red chair in a meadow, and we've got these high heels on the railroad tracks. So this idea of using that metaphor of standing out from your environment and really embracing, you know, every rebellious curve of that. I love her message of self-love and confidence that comes out in this song.
Dave knows all about heels on the railroad track, don't you, Dave?
Well, I mean, I've been thinking about hitting the road just as a scat artist. You know, I think I could do well as Scoobity boop boop boo doo doo doo, something like that. No, this is
You don't quit your McDonald's job, Dave.
This is a really uncommon submission. I mean, we've gotten jazz before, but this is lounge. I mean, this is like jazzy lounge style. And I mean, it's funny, you know, just coming from Vegas, you know, seeing a bunch of these piano bars and everything. I mean, that's who's singing. That's kind of the style for these like lounge areas and all over the country. So with this quality, I mean, she brings that album into basically any lounge. I mean, they'll book her because this is great stuff. So I mean, there's still a place for this.
Anyway, let's listen to some more music. Craymo, December Rain. We did actually did 2 reviews of this song on our website. One was for the song, and then a couple months later, he had a video done and wanted it also to be written about. So we did it. So we're gonna check out the video. Craymo. I was trying to say Craymo in December at the same time. It didn't work. Craymo, December Rain, Carol of Love. This song is dedicated to his mother. Craymo's cool dude. We're going to check it out. We'll be right back.
Autumn leaves are on my mind, taking a chance on you, a chance on me. How can I see the warning signs when all I feel for you is sympathy? In my heart, there's a place for you, but you don't feel like I do. December rain, 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 December rain. If I believe in you this time, can I be sure I won't be hurt again? Don't wanna be hurt again. I'd be a fool, or would I be blind to open up my life and let you in? There's a place for you, but
From Florida, USA, it's Craymo, December Rain, Carol of Love, Indie Music Live, episode 157. David,
yeah,
you like you some Craymo, don't you?
Of course, man. We go way back.
He's been around a long time. You know, he's also an actor. Did you know that about him?
Well, I mean, we're friends on Facebook. I was actually going to mention that. You know, every now and then I'll see some of his photos. Like he was on, like, what was it? General Hospital, you know, just a bunch of the soap operas, like way back 20 years ago.
He's just in a feature film too that was out in theaters and stuff too.
Yeah, he still acts. He still gets parts, and he makes his music, but he's also has a full-time job. I mean, he's just like,
yeah, he's like a server at Disney somewhere or something.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's just a big-time creator, you know, just and a true artist. I mean, just always expressing in different mediums and everything. This tune was reminding me of Barry Manilow. I mean, I was going that far back. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, singers that came around like late 80s. I want to say like maybe Neil Sedaka. Maybe Kate can verify that. But there's definitely, you know, just he's the epitome of indie pop, you know, that hashtag where it's like it has pop elements, but, you know, I mean, he hasn't sold 5 million records, so it's not considered popular, but it just has that element to it. But Kate, what do you think?
Yeah, man, I definitely agree. I get that like late 80s piano stadium rock vibe. Classic. I think he really embodies that beautifully. You know, really nice piano part properly sets the mood for this kind of a song. And I think the way that he uses his voice as well is really has a shaky vulnerability to it that really adds to the emotion of the song. I feel like they could have done a little more with the lyrical concept because it's such a great idea, right? Autumn leaves are on my mind. Then we move into December Rain. There's a lot of opportunity. You could have used like, you know, storm, you know, blew away, clouded my heart, things like that. But either way, I think that the backing vocals were very effective, and the intensity and emotion that he brought into the performance really is palpable.
Nice. Good word.
Yeah, so Cayla Brooke's in the YouTube chat, everybody. Say hello to Cayla Brooke. Thanks for hanging out with us, Cayla. Let's go ahead and check out the last tune. Oh, we got we're gonna listen to another guy that's been on our website very many times. He's been putting out music like crazy. He's an old dude, but he started making his music again after he retired. He's in the Silicon Valley, right, Dave? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Sure, yeah.
Remember last time I said that and you had to correct me because it was Silicon Valley?
Oh, so it's the same thing pretty much.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a funny joke that we did. We had like
it was
100 episodes ago.
It was funny.
So this is one of his newest tunes, Patrick Ames with Like Family. We'll be right back.
Your hair fell down
Patrick Ames, like family. Yeah, there's chat going on in the chat there that he's old because I said he's an old dude. He is an old dude. He's pushing 70. He's retired quite a few years ago. He's put out like 5 albums recently and comes out with like one album maybe every 10 months for as long as I've known him. So yeah, he's a little older. I hope he doesn't take offense to that. Speaking of old dudes.
Oh, he's cool. Oh, I squashed your little segue. Sorry, Joe. Speaking of old dudes, here's Dave. Where am I? So I think this is my favorite tune I've heard of Patrick's. He achieved something that I don't think he has in his other stuff, and that's like real warmth in the rhythm section. I mean, like it's just really smooth. It's nice balance of bass.
Well, he does a lot of the cool thing real quick is he does a lot of production by triggers on his guitar. So like as far as I don't know if that's how he recorded this, but yeah, it's cool how he gets some cool unique sounds, I think.
Yeah, but I remember like some reviews maybe from like a year or two back was just like the drum patches that he was using were just coming through a little thin. It's just a different world in this tune, man. Like I think it was a really good job the way he put this together and just the mood of the music, you know, just the reverb with the vocals and just this, it's just a wider sound, you know, a fuller sound that I think was lacking a bit in the past, but it's there now, man. So Patrick, great job. Kate.
I agree. I love the production on this. Kind of like this warbly, psychedelic, electronic vibe going on, and a mix of acoustic and electronic instruments, which was interesting. I really like his kind of like scratchy, smoky, warm voice that he's got. It actually kind of reminded me of Marco Benevento because like just the way his voice sounded with this fun-loving vibe that he resonates. And I thought his lyrics were really honest and like naturally conversational. Like the delivery of it was really natural.
Yeah, it was cool.
Cool. So that was a great makeup show. Kate, what are you guys doing lately in Tart Vandelay? I heard you came out with a new song or something. Maybe is that true, or did I dream that?
It is true. We're doing a lot of behind the scenes work right now on new material. We're going in more of an electronic sort of dance direction. So writing a ton of new music. We got Ableton Live, which has been super exciting to work with, making beats. So totally new direction.
Cool.
Yes, so more to come.
Ooh. Awesome. So hope to have you back soon. Thanks for all the awesome writing you're doing on the website. Everybody go check out Tart Vandelay. And Dave, you have any final words tonight?
No, man, ready to go round.
We're here every Tuesday, normally live at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks to Rob Hicks Video, making us look really good and hot and sweaty and sexy. And I could go on and on. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Thank you.